His population goes up. Why should even religion even matter? We should be worried about economic inequality, lack of opportunities, rather than one's practice of the faith.
So do you think it's a non-issue? It's a total non-issue what happens in religion? It becomes a point of conversation.
It's a conversation for perhaps for instigating electoral partisan sloganeering. That's all. It's not for any practical purpose. What's one's faith is a private matter. Whether you believe in God and how you choose to worship, or you don't believe in God, how should it even be relevant to the economic progress or the unity of India?
Okay. But Mr. Chidambaram, would you agree that then, as per you, does caste matter more than religion?
See, I have no problem in taking a caste census. First of all, I don't belong to a caste.
Right.
I negate the idea of caste. I've never identified myself with any caste. In fact, when I put my daughter in school, even though most application forms have a caste column, I said it's not applicable. That's where my personal position is. But it's a sociological fact of India. My point is there's no harm in doing a census because we are only collecting data. How we choose to act on the data is a completely different debate. Just because we are collecting data, you can't presuppose how the data is going to be used. Suppose we do a survey of how many people are left-handed in India, because most doors are made for right-handers, locks are made for right-handers. The world is unfair to left-handers. Why can't we do a survey and find out how many left-handers are there? That doesn't mean we're going to change all the doors. Doesn't mean we're going to change all the locks. I think in India too, it's a little inconvenient being over 6 feet tall. I don't get enough leg space, even in Parliament. Airline seats are small. So if we do a survey of people over 6 feet tall, doesn't mean we are going to have broader seating in the airlines. So just collecting data is not a bad idea. Let's collect data. Okay. Let's have another debate on how we're going to use the data after we collect the data.
Okay, but on the larger premise.